So, welcome to another day where we're working on our music room. Our last video, we put our speaker shelves up here for the Bose, what do you call them, Series 2 something. These were originally like $3,000 when they came out, and these were used in a church service, 15, 20 years ago. And of course we made this kids guitar hanger here, and now the speakers are in the way, so we have to move that. But we got a few other things. I'm not sure what we're going to get to in this video because we got at least 3 things to do today. I should say we got 3 things to do that we have or will have materials for. Whether or not they get done today or in this video, who knows? I think I have 4 more hangers, hanger mounts for guitars coming in. And yes, we have more than 4 guitars and stuff to hang, but for right now, we're gonna probably shift some of these hangers around so we can have like 2 sets, probably 3 more in this area and a single one, kind of like that one in a different area. I'm thinking in our phase 3 of hanging guitar hangers, we were gonna use extended arm hangers or whatever, so we can kind of overlap and have like 2 or 3 tiers or levels of guitars up here, and maybe get guitar, banjo, bass, everything in one thing except the kids ones, which you're going to be put somewhere else. Hanging the shelf today sometimes should be, in this video at least, we're waiting on the brackets. They're supposed to be delivered. But we're also, oh my gosh. But we're also going to be hanging, hopefully, a media shelf here. Well, now you hear it. You've probably heard it several times in these videos. This is legit. Nobody plans for all the shenanigans that goes on in this house. So you overhear everything while we're doing our videos. So in looking around this room, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put this almost 48-inch wide media shelf. There's not enough room between the closet and the speaker here, this back wall. There's not enough room right there either. Same thing, there's a window. There's not 48 inches. So right here and between these 2 speakers is probably the most open part that would be easiest to install, or maybe getting that TV down, putting it there, and moving that guitar hanger as much to this way as possible. That might work. So we got it together, this prepac, and this is the cherry one, which has a lot of black in it. I was originally thinking, well, did I get a return or somebody messed up the colors? But once it's together, it looks okay. That being said, you may not even be able to see, but in this specific one, this is the 3rd one I've put together. The first one, took me 2 or 3 hours to put together. Second one, maybe an hour, and this one, maybe an hour. But I don't know if you can see it there because of the light. This thing splintered a few times while putting it together, so I don't know, maybe the particle board was old or something didn't line up perfectly and it splintered. Luckily, I used some longer wood screws to attach that one center section there, so hopefully it'll be okay. Here are the other 2. They've lasted years, several years already. Once we got them together, they're pretty sturdy. I'm gonna just take that TV out so we can get the actual media shelf up higher. TV and mount is gone. I probably should move that guitar mount to the left a little bit. That mount is just taken off until we put the shelf on, and we'll see if we can use it here somewhere. These pre-packs, they're basically installed with like a piece of board with like a lip, and the other side that attaches to the actual shelf has an opposite lift, so it catches right there and holds it up, so you can just push up and take it down. Although these guys are heavy, they're not that easy to lift and get on there just right, but that's how they're installed. You can just find your studs and just put 2 or 3 or 4 screws on the board to hit the stud to try to sturdy it up as much as possible. And there she is. You see why I had to move that hanger. Let's see if that same guitar will fit, like coming to the edge here. There it goes. It actually fits there. This isn't really directly related to music, but I will put some of my music CDs here. And we bought this for Christmas for the kids to have something to store their DVDs in. They really didn't have room in their bedroom for it. So it's going to be kind of a combination here to keep their DVDs safe and to have some music stuff. And the top is always going to be a shelf as long as you have some room between the ceiling and this top, so that's extra space. I need to sturdy this side up with some extra long screws here because it is a little bit flimsy and I don't want the guitar to get damaged over time, especially since the mount isn't in the middle anymore and is putting like weight and pressure right on the end piece there. I'm pretty sure I have to move this hanger this way, but it's going to be behind that as long as I don't have an acoustic there, or that I might have to take that whammy bar out so it's not pressing against that guitar, or rearrange the guitars in a different way to put a guitar that doesn't have a whammy bar there. That guild is really thin, or this Epiphone might work as well. Brackets came in today from Walmart, maybe about 30-45 minutes ago. Basically the same design as the ones we used on those speakers, but a little bit shorter for, you know, this is not near as wide or whatever, so these should be fine. First one in, I'm going to do it just a little bit higher so it'll kind of look like it's a different tier or whatever than the speaker cabinet, so it's not just straight across. We'll see how it looks. We got them both up there, leveled up, and now let's just see what it looks like with the shelf on. Definitely looks good. All right, we got her done. We got it screwed in the bottom. Look at there. Sturdy, sturdy, sturdy. And we're not going to have a lot of weight on it anyway. All right, so here's an example of what it might look like. Definitely need more pedals here. There we go. Looks nice to me, but we definitely still need more. What better way to use this salmon wood that would have been potentially thrown away? This is $100 to $200 worth of wood plus what I got left a little bit from the countertop builds. Of course, you have to cut different sizes for different sections, and then you get extras sometimes, and that's very nice. That piece there is super nice. Look at there, that's uncut back there. In this video, maybe we're not going to move this yet. There are a few places I could move it, possibly even underneath that guy for the kids to easily grab. But it depends on what I'm going to be putting underneath all these other stuff, amplifiers, you know, different, you know, rack mount system or whatever. So, and it's possible that we will change the configuration several times to get it to where we kind of want it to be. Well, it is day 2 on this video, and we are waiting for our guitar hanger mounts to arrive. We only got 4 of them. And we'll have to use some more later when we figure out how we're going to effectively use them. I would love to get all of the guitars, or most of them, on this single wall. For this little closet wall here, I'm kind of thinking about putting the Guild 12-string acoustic on. So the guitar hangers came in, and these are separated from the little wood blocks. So you install the wood blocks against them. Maybe you just screw these guys into the block. That's going to make it a lot easier to put the screws in where the screws and screw holes aren't in the way, or this isn't in the way of putting the screws in. So let's see. In this first set here, that's obviously got to go this way, but we need to figure out where we're going to put the thing on the stud here. Right, so there's a little spacer there to make sure, I guess, that you don't screw this all the way into the wall, and it kind of will stop, I guess, when it gets tight there. You know, make sure this part here goes all the way up like that, and then we can just put a hanger on it, right? Oops. There we go. We have to figure out how much further this way we need to go for the next. There we go. As you can see, that guy's probably pretty close here, but all right, hang this guy. Not too bad here. These two here are really close, but before I move this guy here, I'm probably gonna have to find the stud where it's at to install the other hanger and then figure out where these other two will like here. We need to go down with these guys maybe another inch or two. Actually, just reconfiguring the guitars makes it so I don't have to do that. But with that said, that same area right there, because that wall comes out there, the side hits the wall. So I think we need an extension, you know, an extra long guitar hanger there. So there we go. We got the bass, everything electric except the banjo. And still, I tried it there. You can't really see it because of that drum cymbal, but it is still kind of pushing against that wall. We could put maybe a mandolin or another ukulele there or something. Probably not though, because the neck is so short, it'd probably be butting against one of those. So I still think the best idea is to extend that out. So we took one of these guys out, we had to, and we put 3 in, 2 which are usable. So right now we basically added one more stand for a guitar or whatever, and we'll fix that hopefully when we get a long-armed guitar hanger for that piece over right there where the banjo is. I'm definitely getting worried as far as adding acoustics to this wall, even with the long arms. Can we add some? Can we add half? Can we add all? Or, you know, none, you know. And like I said, we'll probably have to reconfigure it, the spacings and everything all over again once we move forward with this. But this is definitely better than it was. It's holding more stuff. All right, that's it. I got kids bugging me like crazy, so I think we're going to end this video here. I think we're going to hang the 12-string acoustic, like I said, on that closet wall, and hopefully after that we'll start working on cleaning out some of the cases and stuff, maybe organizing where the amps go, and see if we can clear out a place and, you know, make it look nice and neat with the drum set and everything, electric drums. All right guys, take care.